For the Trupiano and Stevenson families, hemophilia has been a part of their story for generations. While past treatments carried serious risks, today, advances in care offer new hope.
Basically, they figured out that I was a hemophilic when I was circumcised after 2 weeks, and they couldn't figure out why I kept bleeding. I got shots probably 2 or 3 times a week. I always had problems with my ankles. Start back when we were kids, there was so much junk in the medication as far as hepatitis and HIV and all of those sorts of things that, you're just taking a chance every day with your life just getting a shot.
But those early treatments came with dangers. At age 36, Mike contracted hepatitis B through a blood transfusion, which started a dangerous chain reaction that put his life in immediate peril.
I went up to Mayo Clinic, and Mayo Clinic diagnosed me with hepatitis D, which you can only have if you have hepatitis B. So the D tore up my liver. At 36, I needed a liver transplant, and I was going to die if I didn't get it. Mayo Clinic, ironically, wouldn't do a liver transplant on me. So I went to see Dr. T, and Dr. T said, "I'll call University of Wisconsin. They'll talk to you. They'll look at you." And they immediately said, "Yeah, we'll do a liver transplant on you. We're not afraid of that." And so Dr. T saved my life. And without him, I wouldn't be here.
Mike's sister, Katie Trupiano, grew up believing that she wasn't affected by hemophilia. But when she was pregnant with her first child, new testing revealed that she was indeed a carrier. And soon after, Katie and her husband, Joe Trupiano, welcomed their newborn son, Joey, into the world, born with hemophilia A.
After Joey was born and they gave him a blood test, Joey has hemophilia. We were kind of sad about it, but it was like, okay, this is what we got. And, Dr. T was there.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I still remember what he was wearing.
Yeah, and he's got a great presence about him.
No doubt.
We were also sort of getting prepared for it after we found out Katie was a carrier. Sure. I mean, so that's why we had, the birth in Peoria. And on top of it, the fact that Katie grew up with her brother who had it.
And Joey wasn't alone. The Trupiano's second son, Will, was born 5 years later with hemophilia A. Under the care of Dr. Tarantino and the BCDI team, both boys have received comprehensive care treatments from the beginning of their lives.
When people ask me about having kids living with hemophilia, I'm like, well, they're like, wow, are they okay? It sounds serious. I'm like, it is serious. But with the right medication and the right treatment, you can live a totally normal life. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's one of the things the BCDI does is they do educate you. And, you go in for your comprehensive appointment and you get information. And if you don't know something, they're a resource.
They would actually, talk to us before the school year, and they'd say, "Hey, let's set up an appointment with this or a meeting with the school." And they would go to the school and they'd meet with the counselors, they'd meet with the teachers, the principal, and they would be the ones that would explain, what hemophilia was.
Now Joey and Will are stepping into early adulthood, learning to manage their condition independently, becoming their own advocates and champions in their lifelong journey with hemophilia.
I've been able to have hemophilia in a way where it's like sort of a more, like I'm privileged to be able to have gained some grit from it. I'm lucky to have all these great people and obviously BCDI and all of these great resources, which a lot of people, the world over don't have, especially like me, being in my early adult life, going to college. It was a big help that they would email or call me every month when it was time for me to order medicine. It's made my life easier. I wouldn't wish hemophilia on my brother if there was an option, but to have someone who's had the same experience as me and had the same struggles, it's been nice to feel like equals in a way. It's not you're the only one.
Definitely, there was a lot of things that me and him have in common because of hemophilia, talking about how medicines affect us. We never really beat each other up. We knew that we couldn't really beat each other up. You
Sure.
know? I've had some very good treatment, especially now that I'm ordering my medicine because I'm older. Like, they email me and I get my medicine pretty much on time every single time. Obviously, send me a line of questions like what I need, how many bleeds I've had, if I had any bleeds, if I need like more the kit or something to do the shots or whatever. It's definitely very good. I love that they do that.
The Trupiano and Stevenson family have witnessed firsthand how far bleeding disorders care has evolved over the years as a part of the hemophilia treatment center model. Through medical advancements and the unwavering support of BCDI, their journey is one of resilience, progress, and gratitude.
I'm kind of what it used to be like to be hemophilic, and you can see me walk around. You can see the damage I have from it. Whereas I look at my nephews, and they're young and healthy and strong, and it's quite a difference. So we moved a long way in medical science.
Dr. T saved my brother's life, so I'll never forget that. It's so crucial what Dr. T and Dr. Roberts and the staff are doing. It saves lives. I mean, I feel like they're family to us. Like, they're such an integral part of our lives as a resource, as a support system, just the advocacy for patients in general. I cannot recommend this center enough. They're world class. They can take something that can be traumatic and tragic and difficult and turn it into something that you can sort of just move on and live your life. You know, because you got the medicine, and if something's gonna go wrong, there's somebody there to help you with it.
I think we're fortunate in a lot of ways just to have BCDI and to be able to take for granted a lot of things. So, our lives have been, we're not normal people. So it hasn't been normal, but it's been, normal.
Yes, pretty smooth sailing.
I am so lucky and I am so privileged to have this. As many people as possible with hemophilia should be receiving this quality of care. So if there's anyone out there that isn't receiving this quality of care, that's like another reason that we should be supporting organizations like the BCDI, because the more that they can expand and provide these services to people who are in need of them, the more that we're gonna live in a world where hemophilia is sort of like an afterthought instead of a life-affecting thing.
From my personal experience, Dr. Tarantino is very big part of my life, and I'm very thankful for what he's done. And I'd say definitely go to BCDI because they help you out and they make sure that you are doing good without you having to take initiative. They take some initiative too, which you can tell somebody's a good doctor when they care more about yourself than you do about yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's they do a lot, and I'd say BCDI is definitely where it's at.